Na lássuk. Nézzük meg még a többieket. Majdnem kimondtam a csajnak a nevét. Hogy ki az, akihez most megyünk, de elolvasni se bírom. Jó napot! Eli Hall. Mi ez a Eli Hall? Várjál. Most azokat hogy szedem le onnan? Érdekes. Na,
I'm a
mondja
friend of
csak.
Dandelions, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened?
Azt
Cut your
hittem,
trousers,
csajokhoz
no
jövünk
socks.
csak, nem?
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Mi? Hogy mi?
Any better?
Anyád.
So you're...
Trafó.
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
És?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Micsoda?
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment?
Hát,
Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
valóban.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion
Ő
and I
az
hadn't
első
laid our
részben
cards on
volt
the table
benne.
at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Az meg.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Érdekes.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Jó. Azt hittem másra gondol. Az azért annyira nem attól. Lehet-e vele beszélni másról?
Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Olyan? Jó, tehát ezek vannak nál. Ezek küldetistárgyak, vagy mi? Ez egy maszk. Ezt megveszem, mert valamit jelzi, hogy kell. Ez is egy Harlequin-nál arc. Lehet, hogy kell, nem tudom. Egy ilyen... Megvettem, mert ezek küldetéstárgyak, azt mutatja legalábbis. Ezek ilyen báli ruhák, tehát egyáltalán nem nekünk valóak, illetve hát nem tudom, hogy most neki mennyire lehet dolgokat eladni. Hát nem pont ezeket kellene, hanem mit tudom én. Innen a tárgykészítésből itt eladok dolgokat. Ha megveszi. Ezeket általában találjuk. Azért adom el őket. Ez acélrúd, az lehet, hogy kell, de acéllemez az nem... És ha innen adok el, mondjuk... Érc. Szörnykarom. Szörnyfog. Szörnymáj. Szörnyelv. Ezt kellett volna eladni? Így.
So long.
Jó, tehát ővele beszéltünk. Menjünk tovább. Marabellával. Paraszt. Igen, söket vagyok. Menjünk, akkor beszéljünk Marabellával. Hát, ha ő majd mond nekünk valamit.
Elven blood, eh?
Kellene eladnunk amúgy ezét. Majd lesz erre is valami.
Of all places, why did that mage have to blow himself up in my alley?
És tudok eladni.
Love just won't struggle.
Nálad.
Welcome. What can I get the honourable gentleman? New poulaines, perchance? I've not got a true pair, but they'll be the same size.
Fine. Show me what you got.
So what don't I got? Something for everyone. Seek and you shall find. Cheap too.
Jó. Ezek mik? Tehát eladható leginkább ezek. Ezek a cuccok eladhatóak, vagy szétszedhető. De innen én nem fogok venni semmit. Azt tuti. Csak a pénzre kell nekem. Hát innen tud... Ford. Ilyen fasságokat biztos szereti. Baszki. Ő még kevesebbért veszi meg. 251-be kerül. Itt tudunk valamit eladni. Mondjuk innen. Gyémántpor. Hát azt se tudok eladni. Ezüst. Mindegy, ezt ott hagyjuk nála.
Thanks.
Come again. Cheap as it gets right here.
Vagy net.
My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow swords.
És itt egy kereskedő.
Fucking hey,
What
horse.
is it, grey boy? Looking for adventure?
Well, well,
Spends all
another
her
freak.
days in the chapel. That whore who lifts her tail for all
Go back to
comers.
Netherlands.
Go on.
Oh. Egy uzsorás.
Greetings. What have you got to pawn, and how much do you need?
What makes you think I need a loan?
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you don't look nor smell flush with coin.
Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the less fortunate have forfeited.
Been a loan shark long?
Aye, since I was just a little tyke.
So you helped your dad, took it over when he died.
Nah, my own father left me here in pawn and never did redeem me.
Ó.
Show me what you have in stock.
Ezt is meg kell vennünk. Jó. Hát... Jó, neki ezt el tudtam legalább adni. Bármit el tudok még adni? Hát itt mondjuk tudnék, de nem akarok.
So long.
Megvettük a könyvet. Ezt a... tudom én, ez küldetéstárgy. Elolvastuk igazából. Na, Marabella, hol vagy? Hey! Hey! Fodrászat, beszarsz. A borbé.
Looking for a barber? Well, you found one. Welcome. I'll plough and shave the gentleman's noggin for half price.
Give me a haircut? As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
A haját. Borotváltra csak var... Maradj. Azt sem tudom, az még hosszúra és lazára. Ne túl hosszúra, de lazára. Nem? Nézzük már meg ezt a ötöset, hogy ez milyen.
This is not what I wanted.
What do you mean, not what you wanted? Are you cut and coiffed? You are. And even can be, I'd say.
Hát ez nem csinált semmit.
This is not the look I wanted.
And this is not the fate I wanted. I was to be an alderman in Mahakan. Instead, I shave and cut tramps and ragamuffins. Life deals what it deals. You shrug and you take it.
Ó, hogy a kurva... Tehát semmit nem csinált rajta javarészt. Köszönöm. Ide se jövök többet.
Awful pale you are.
Van a csaj.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Jó, várjunk.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd you get bit?
It hurt him, Mutt.
Nyomunk egy meditációt. Várjunk délig.
And then he killed him.
Liar! That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather
Mondtam,
your
hogy
things and
délbe
go
végeznek.
My daddy's a witch hunter. Chased his old crows. Get well. Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, He's as good as in the grave. This one. My mummy says hello.
De igazából, ha már elolvastam, már ezek nem kellenek, nem? Elméletben. Ez...
Are you a wizard?
Hány év van itt ilyen könyv? Mindjárt beszéljünk, csak kifosztok mindent is.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Are you a wizard? My dad doesn't like us very
That
much.
scarecrow playing karma instead of sticking to honest begging.
Dunno.
Nay, not long.
What difference will it make?
Molly, hol vagy?
I need a belt set with silver
Spend all night
studs.
spanking balls.
I'll have it for you next week.
So tired, you're
I was
positive.
here last week, and you also told me to come next week.
Jaj,
Exactly.
is van amúgy egy izé.
But this week...
Hoppá, hoppá!
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Igen?
Greetings, Witcher.
Ó, ez mit keresik?
Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
Mi?
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Érdekes.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. But one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after.
Oh.
They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet, but I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Hát... Jó.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way then.
Rajtunk akarja tartani a szemét, ez már fix. Ugye nem kell végig lovagolni az ut. I hope not. Jó, itt vagyunk, úgy tűnik.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must
Hát ez
say,
biztos.
I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Kenjük el a száját?
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Válasszuk azt, akiről nem tud semmit.
Think I'll give you a run on the Zerrikanian Bay.
Cantarella for me, then. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Vajon megnyerik, vagy nem? Ez most itt nagy kérdés.
Riders, ready!
Come on,
Go,
Witcher.
go.
Let's see what you're made of.
Giddy up.
Don't spare the horse! I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Az a baj, hogy
Don't spare the horse! I adore the speed, the rush of air.
próbálom letartani a dúdot. Ne tudjon annyira jönni utánam. Illetve nagyon próbáljam megelőzni.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Move it.
Sikerült, ugye? Letartottuk.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
Kiváló versenynyereg.
Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
De nincs.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Fordítva.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this.
Azt elhiszem.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
Egy bárkára.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
És a férjed?
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Érdekes.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Jó. Tehát... Jöjj, vele beszéljek.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Hát, ha mond valami információt, csak
It's a
azért.
long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Hát, ha nem kell lelovagolni ezt az utat, és most megint kiszkippelik. Örülnék neki.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Ó, az Isten itt nem mondott semmit. Ó, hát hogyha... Nincs nyitva, izé? Ó, nincs nyitva. Hát, hogyha egy kis bizalmat keltettünk benne, az is elég sokat számít.
One false move and you will regret it.
Ezek mit? Szerinted?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
One false move and you will regret it.
Megnézzük az épületet egy kicsit hátrébb.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Lovely.
We crossed the Yara, we will cross the
Thanks, we
Pontar
ain't
as
looking
well.
for no witcher.
Hey, keep your distance.
Ez egy törp. Egy nyilván megölhetném őket, de... Arra vagyok kíváncsi... De miért ülsz itt egyébként? A szén. Tárva van. Nem tudok itt... Hé, ez...
What?
Lakály. Erre nem tudok menni. Azt akarom megnézni, hogy erre körbe tudom-e kerülni az egészet, vagy sem. Mintha meg lehetne kerülni.
My servant caught some rag picker rifling through our rubbish yesterday. Can you believe it?
Rabble from Valens come pouring into the city. That is the inevitable result.
Why does the Temple Guard do nothing about it? They should toss them out by their coat.
Ez nem túl jó. Aha. Aha. Sikerült felbagolni.
Damn it.
Egy vízibanya.
Damn it.
Jó. Kapták. Valahol illúzió volt, azt mondta. Érdekes. Jó? Így kikalszanak, de most komolyan. Ja tényleg most látom, hogy a izét megvettük. Ugye, hogy egy kaja feltöltés az fél óráig tartson. És aztán lehet, hogy nem kell költenünk majd kajára. Jó van itt ennyire más szín. Ne szopas. Lehet, hogy nem jó. Lehet, hogy nem jó helyen mentem. Lehet, hogy itt a másik oldalnál... Hé, ez a létre mikor került ide? Nem lehet itt kimenni. Illetve... Azt akartam megnézni, hogy nem ide bejönni, hanem itt elmenni. Lehet mented? Miért nem lehet mented? Dehogy nem lehet mented.
Interesting.
Szerelmes levél?
See men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Jó, bemeltünk. Kulcs kell hozzá. Várjam. Most bejöttem ide az udvarra, de viszont nem tudok bejutni a házba, mert... Mert kulcs kéne hozzá. Oh.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Well, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct?
Kardoktató.
Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss.
Ezért van két kardunk. Sőt, úgy nézek három. Kövessük az őrt.
Won't you realize what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one and take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's eye.
Egy gyakorló kard. Na jó, majd utána szétnézünk.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Hogy mi mennyire vagyunk képzettek? Hogy nézünk ki? Ah, gyere!
Stop flaunting and fight! Damn it!
Nagyon nem erőltettük még pedig magunkat.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Na most beszéltünk?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Hát valóban.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my
Kicsit nagyra van
sisters
magával a
had
csaj.
fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Bad idea.
Hello, hello.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Brat, stop flaunting and fight! Damn it!
Megkapta.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Okay.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Should I?
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
Oh, rohagy meg.
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Hát nem csodálom.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Hey.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. What are 2 young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat.
Valóban.
He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion, Rosa's betrothed. Edna!
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored, she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what?
Ne?
You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Na jó, menjünk.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Ó. A tesó pontosan tudja, hogy miről van szó. Na. Szépen átöltöztünk. Nézzünk szét, hogy mik vannak itt. Várj, egy pillanat.
Készen?
Nézzük, mind a ketten ugyanazt mondják. Hol? Zoltánnal beszélnem kell. Csak először szét akarok nézni. Ó, mik vannak itt? Mind könyvek. Kimehettünk el. Kedves Zoltánunk meg kocsmában van valószínűleg? Vagy bordélyház, vagy mi az?
Hey, pretty boy. What do I want?
What village are you from?
Willows. Sits in the area 2 days road from the Zima.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your sultan, you old bird?
A bagolyjal beszél.
Haven't you even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
Yep. Egyszer elolvastam.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred
Mindent ki lehetne fosztani.
Viscount de Letnov the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up. But his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with their own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Pick some dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Jó van. Nézzük akkor meg. Napszált akkor kell találkozni. Fasza. Izének van értelme. Ja, ide ment. Oda át? Vagy most hol? Nem lehet bemenni. Jó napot kívánok!
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple Guard undercover?
Call me an admirer of law and order.
Made a mistake coming to this town, then.
You're making the mistake. Leave him alone.
And if we don't?
Dehogy
This
nem.
man's not worth your efforts. His shop's drowning in debt.
You're right. Even looks like a pauper.
I beg to differ. Don't even know why I bothered the bugger. My apologies. Fare thee well.
I, gotta go brush my teeth.
Go home, merchant, and try not to come round here anymore.
I will. I mean, I won't. I mean, both, yes. Thank you, sir. I'm knackered.
Ah.
Meg kell várnom, hogy bemenjen, komolyan.
Black ones killed me son, lost my wife to dysentery.
You've got to bury your loved ones
Ja
at
nem.
least.
I'm knackered.
Behave, Witcher. Sick. Sick of it all.
This drink for its nearly night.
Meditáljunk egy kicsit. Szállta. Egy kicsit arrébb rakjuk mondjuk 7 órára.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Megjött a csaj. Nem rossz amúgy.
These scars long have yearned for your tender
És még a hangja is jó.
caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Ez nem ilyen fair?
I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound.
Jaj.
To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Ennyi. Hogy tapsol már? Hey! A kocsmáros?
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
Nem gyilkoltunk meg.
War on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
De ő miért szólt bele?
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Oh, nem bízik mindenkiben.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdom.
Me?
And I've not seen him since.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone.
Ez lehetett az a robbanás, amit láthattunk a látomásban.
It's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal.
Koldos király.
Trust the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Jó.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Bobby to feed.
Menjünk tovább innen.
And I suppose I'll wait.